I get what you mean.
activity where I'm being paid. But what's really interesting about this conversation I was having regarding prostitution was this came off the back of me saying that the thing people don't want to recognize is, and this is going to be very controversial to say, but marriage also is sex work, because a lot of women, what they're doing is, yeah, and this is controversial to say.
Oh, I'm gonna hear this.
The in your definition, where you said earlier about prostitution, where you know, like you sleep with a man, you get money, or you hang out with him, you get money. Why I say marriage is prostitution is because what happens is women engage in marriage from a place where, okay, he's gonna take care of you financially, and there's a home for you both to live in. And
she's like, this is some bullshit.
You're fulfilling a role, so you're gonna either be some sort of like homemaker, homekeeper. You're raising and rearing the kids, and you are partnering with him and sleeping with him in the hopes that the trade-off will be that you get validation, love, and upkeep.
In hopes? It's not there already?
Understands and believes that if he continues to fulfill that role for you, then the arrangement works, because marriage is an arrangement. Now, why I say it's prostitution is because whilst it's not necessarily on the surface you're fucking for a transactional exchange, there's something that you're fucking for.
But then there's the basis of a relationship.
Right.
I guess the reason why prostitution is because it's just it's sexual. It's nothing but sex. So you get the sex, you go. Whereas a marriage, to even get to the marriage, there would have been a build of a relationship, friendship, gone through a few things, families involved. Maybe you might even have kids now. So I think that's why people would be the difference.
Understand that, and why I'm fascinated by that is because what people really miss out on in that conversation and in their opposition to the idea of marriage being a form of sex work is once you stop being able to render that service to the man, he leaves you. So, for example, I've seen countless situations where the woman has gained weight after having children, and the man has decided he doesn't want to be with her anymore because either her libido has lowered, so she's no longer interested in having sex, she doesn't feel good about herself, she doesn't want to have sex, so that man moves on. Or the woman becomes disabled or becomes sick and needs long-term care from her husband, and he leaves because he can't be asked and he doesn't want to do that, and he can't have sex with her anymore. So what I've observed is that once men stop seeing you as the person that can fulfill that transactional need that they want from you, their energy switches up very quickly.
Do you think that's the case majority of the time?
That last point was interesting. I mean, I don't know the numbers. I don't got the numbers pulled up. I feel hopefully she did. After this clip, she like has some sources and stuff. But yeah, I'm not buying into that marriage is sex work, bro. We gotta stop doing this, bro. We gotta stop doing it. I personally think we're just in a new age of just like society and social shit. Like, you feel me? Like, it's like, obviously you have to be attracted to the person to be married to them. But now it's more, I feel like, yeah, it is a little more transactional when it comes to relationships, for sure. But that's the thing, bro. If you're gonna buy into that lifestyle, then that's on you. And a lot of people are buying into it, you know? If you want to find the rare person type shit where it's just strictly, you know, butterflies and love and all that shit, and, you know, there's no money involved, then you got to fight for that. You feel me? But it is a little bit more, relationships now are a little bit more about money for sure. But I wouldn't go as far as saying that marriage is sex work, bro. Like, I don't know. The last point was okay, but we need numbers though. We need numbers, man. If anyone could, you know, in the comments, see what's the fucking, yeah, the numbers. If anyone got numbers, throw them in the comments, man. This shit gotta stop, B.